Hello lovely people of the internet, I'm the Breathing Canvas. For a while, I've wanted to show you how I do makeup normally. It's very therapeutic for me and relaxing. It's how I get my day started. I feel more, rejuvenated. And I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for ASMR. Real ASMR. I know I tried it in the past, but I'm gonna do my best to do a legit ASMR video this time. So, let's get started. I am going to start by using a concealer stick just to get rid of any blemishes on the face, any redness, just as an extra coating. Just lightly tap it on and go ahead and lightly blend that in with your applicator. Or sometimes what I do is I'll even take my finger and I will lightly brush across there. Now I'm going to take some under the eye concealer, do a few dots here. Now normally, like with mascara, I don't have to do that weird, the scream face, but with this, because it's under the eye, I really want to make sure that is flattened out so I get maximum coverage. So just lightly tap. This is very sensitive, thin skin under your eye, so you want to be as gentle as possible. Also, the dabbing is going to make sure you get a lot of coverage and you're not just smearing it back and forth. Also prevents it from being streaky or wiping the makeup away from where you want to apply it. Before we put our foundation on for the entire face, I want to make sure that what we already put on doesn't get taken away. So I'm going to take a little brush to get some powder out of here. Shake it off the top, a little bit, dab it on, tap off the excess, and again just dab it on everywhere that you applied your concealer. So putting the powder on between layers is going to help set in your concealer, because sometimes when you put your cream foundation or whatever foundation you have, immediately after, it kind of takes away the makeup you already put on. So this is just to help seal in that layer and keep it underneath so we can just build on top of it. Now you're ready to put on your foundation. I'm just going to shake mine up a little bit here. I'm going to take my cheesecake wedge sponge and I'm just going to pour a little bit on. I like to start from the top and around and kind of go in, but my method changes every once in a while. Now I'm not going into the hairlines or outside of my mask yet because I want to make sure that all of that makeup is going in instead of pushing all that makeup back. You want to feather it out, so we're taking there's a big line of makeup, just kind of bring that into the center and then we'll feather it out later. So now to dab it outside of your mask and feathering it into the hairline, same thing. I'm just going to dab and lightly go in. If you still find you have a little bit too much, you can just take a fresh side without extra makeup. Just lightly feather it in there, just kind of brushing it on. Don't want makeup on your neck, just kind of into the natural shadows of your jaw. One little tip I like to share with you is sometimes I will feel that I have foundation makeup in my eyebrow area and sometimes a little bit too much, so it kind of desaturates it. And then when you go back with your powder, it just sets it in and lightens up your eyebrows. You want this to be nice and bold because that really accentuates your eyes and is what gives, emotion and character to your face. I feel like I'm doing alright today, but sometimes what I'll do is take a brush or even a Q-tip, put a little bit of makeup remover on there and just lightly brush in to get rid of that makeup. Next we're going to powder and set in everything we have. This time I'm going to use a compact powder. Doesn't matter if it's loose or compact, just I was running low on my loose powder, so I just like to use that for the little bits where it can easily brush away and use the compact for the base. But really, it doesn't matter. Again, you're just going to dab it on everywhere, making sure you get maximum powder in every single square inch. You're not rubbing it around, you're not streaking, not taking away any makeup, you're just setting it in. Then if there's too much, you can take a big brush and just brush off any excess. It's like you're giving yourself a little massage. Tiny little elves are doing a jig on your forehead. Okay, so I'm still a little bit silly, but not as silly. And that, lovelies, is how I get started with my makeup every day. If you'd like to go on to the next steps where I show you how I do eyeshadow and blush, my trick for eyebrows, you can look at this video over here. Or if you'd like to see how I do contour makeup, you can see that video over here. I will see all of you lovelies next time. Bye!